Good morning, everybody. I should get a picture of that and put it on the little thumbnail. He's scratching and he doesn't have anything to scratch at. He's got medicine on him. He's just a scratching dog, you know. In Texas, he was real bad, but good morning, Paulo. You want to say hi? Hi. Show him what pretty boy you are. Hey. He really is a sweetheart. And that's the side of his face. Oh, I feel a quill right there. He's still got some in him. He said he's got some under his arm. I haven't tried to grab any yet. Every once in a while I see one though. He got it pretty bad. So I'm wearing my pajamas that I got at a thrift store, and they came with, I assume, a cigarette burn. I actually got them for Keith, but I think the cigarette burn turned him off. And I'm going to tell you, where did I go? Was it Salvation Army? I think it was Goodwill in Gaylord. It was the temporary store because their store got a tornado hit it. That was the part of town a tornado got to in Gaylord, Michigan, y'all. You can look it up. And there hasn't been a tornado there in, I don't know, 100 years, something like that. The train comes from this away. Did you hear that? That's town there, where people hate you and want to beat you up. That's Joe Dirt, sorry. Joe Dirt. I do that a lot. Is that dyslexia? I do that a lot. Okay, good morning. I just wanted to show you the change in the weather. We have had temperatures above normal for like, I don't know, last month. But, you know, it's been gradually. It's been colder some mornings. This last week, the mornings weren't even cold. I don't have a fire going. Keith turned the heater on for a few minutes this morning to warm up the downstairs. It stays warm up upstairs. Raspberries are almost gone, and I need to read up on that and see if I need to cut down my canes. And then next year, we got a job there. Snowmobile trailer is going to be being used. I wish we had somewhere to park it. We think we're going to spend the expense of having a carport built, and we should be doing it right now. But he's actually got a couple of trees. It's going to go over there. We thought we would have enough with the barn. We really did. But, you know, we've got growing teenage kids. We're not going to have less cars for a few years. We've got the tractor. We've got the truck sitting outside. So a double carport is going to go next to the garage right there. And I guess it's going to be brown. I guess we need to pick brown or green. I think brown would be better. Green is the roof over here, and we're gonna do, oh, do you see that? That's a hawk. Is he going away? Dang, I wish I'd have caught him that. He might circle back around. He's gonna come up behind that pine tree. He's living somewhere in the area, I betcha. We've had a big bird out here. We've seen a couple times. All right, as we were. So yeah, that's something we haven't wanted to pull the trigger on over there. Probably about $2,000. I think we'll be glad we did it. That poor little car worked so hard. It should be covered up, right? What are your thoughts on that? And we'll get a carport just like we had in Texas. If you go to my playlist, you can find my Texas videos. And we had a hurricane, and it knocked down our carport. It was before YouTube, because boy, I could have showed you some stuff. I did show you some of the aftermath in some of my videos. And they're still doing repairs. When you think about that stuff, you don't think about the years that it takes to recover. So there's our almost blue spruce, the only one I got. I need some blue spruces, y'all. I need a couple that are successful. I've been trying to have one. It was my favorite tree in my grandma's front yard in Detroit when I was a kid. And then one time I came to visit and it was gone. It was right, and it was, now as a homeowner, I know it was right in her fireplace, in front of her fireplace, and was, you know, probably needed to go. So my apple trees, this is the apple trees, don't you think? I think I got to get up here and see, this is, oh, let's see, my head is here. And I think, you know, we need to be trimming like right here. I probably chopped off my head. That's what I do. Look, the strawberries are still growing. It is wet and nasty out. Throw it on the pit. My poor snow guy, I think Slugger might have knocked him over. I'm not blaming, but like the wire was bent and all that. And that sounds like a Slugger move. I'll straighten him up when I get off. Look at that. And look at this. They're already climbing over. You see that? That's perfect. And I might get in there before the asparagus gets big, and I will try to dig up. Look, they're going all down the side there. Wow. Because when the asparagus died off, they were still growing. I need to get in there. Who knows, maybe I'll bring my butt out here today if it doesn't rain all day. Before it gets too cold, this next week I need to get in here and chop all that asparagus down. I could put it in here. I think I will. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, so that's a good plan. That won't take nothing. And then I'll add a little fill to right here. So we had the pretty fall days. Nice fall, beautiful fall. Leaves are everywhere. We're not really big leaf rakers. Keith will mulch it up into our grass in the spring. And, you know, we need to build up our soil here anyways. We don't need to be raking some off. Never been a big leaf raker. I don't know why. Of course, you know, if I had maple trees and it was 2 inches thick in the front yard, I would consider it. Raking it up just so I could jump in it maybe. One last time before I'm too old to jump into something like that without breaking a bone, y'all. Here's one of the trees that we cut up. And you see there's still a little bit more. We got to get in here, but we want to clean up all that anyways. These are the trees we took down. Keith took down. That one may go too, y'all. All for the greater good. We plant trees. We don't just take them down. We plant them. This one's gone. Hope it comes back next year. Now's the big wait. Wintertime's coming. Now you got to see what comes back. I'm not real happy with my progress with my blueberries. And, you know, I'm sure it's got something soil related. I'm not a big soil tester. I'm a, well, if that doesn't work here, we'll just keep building up the soil and we'll try something else maybe. So I need to get a little better about that. All right. Ooh, I'm 9 minutes in. I'm sorry, y'all. This will take forever to upload. I like wet mornings. I don't mind. I like that we get the rain. That's a dead spruce tree right there, isn't it? That'd be a good place for an apple tree. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Apple tree? Maybe so.